Squigs! Squigs, we got a review to do. Where are you?
Sorry. I was ditching my load.
What? TikTok.
Squigs. And Contraband.
Contraband.
Yeah.
What's contraband? I can think of numerous things.
Really?
No, that's prohibition. Sorry, wrong then.
Alright, so a movie with Mark Walberg and that pretty much sums up everything, I think.
Kate Beckinsale.
No, I'm just talking about the story. And that's how I felt going into this movie. Like this was just going to be like another movie of Mark Wahlberg's onslaught, kind of like Jason Statham when he just does the same thing, assassin, over and over and over and over again. But it wasn't like that, was it?
No. No, it was not.
How'd you think of the actual story?
The story is very basic. Brother-in-law decides to do a job and drops a load.
And never dropped the contraband.
However you want to say that, drops a load.
You never dropped the contraband.
And then his brother owes him the debt, and then things spiral out of control from there. In spirally, out of control-y kind of ways.
Yeah, it's true. But you're not trying to figure out, though, the story at all. Like, there's
Well,
not
you
like
know that's
Sherlock
the premise.
Holmes. Yeah,
It's like...
It's not like Sherlock Holmes where you're trying to, like, puzzle together things, what's going
What
on.
movie were you watching?
This
You
movie,
kind of do have to piece it together
you don't
a little
have to piece
bit.
much. It's pretty much given to you. Like, this is
I
going
know,
to
but
happen.
you still got to piece it out because you're like, no. Yeah? No.
It's more
Yeah,
or less, it's
no.
how is he going to deal with that? But what do you think of the action?
There was action, but it wasn't action in a typical way. I thought it was going to be like all action, but you pretty much see all the action in the trailers.
So you're trying to tell me that you thought
In the beginning, I was
thought it
like,
gonna be an
thought it was
action.
going to be an action, so I'm like, holy cow, is like something going to happen? And then things start happening, you're like, then it goes way and above and beyond what I thought was going to happen.
Whoa! WHOA. If you ever watched Blossom, you'd know. And that'd make you old.
Would it though?
I don't know.
That doesn't make you that
It's
old.
probably older than Boy Meets World.
For all of you out there who haven't watched that, that's during, Marky Mark, during that phase of...
Whoa!
Alright, so one thing I wanted to talk about on the topic of the story, is the start of the movie, I wasn't really caught by it. Right at the beginning, I didn't feel the connection with the characters, or blah, 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 blah.
Wait a second, what?
At one point.
What?
Exactly.
This is the beginning.
That's how I went. At one point in the movie, I don't know what it was, it hits you. And then all of a sudden you're interested. You like the story. Yeah, that. I think how I talk, and then you just kind of give me like the...
I'm
There's
just
a
here for
physical
support.
comment
I'm just
right
here
next
for
to it.
support. I'm just here
Good
for
stuff.
support.
Characters, or actresses, what'd you think?
I thought Mark Walberg did a good job, but I've always liked him. Like some actors you hate, I like him. I like the movies that he does. So I mean, I thought he did a good job with this movie, right?
Like right up his alley too. It's really
He's a
directed
good
towards
badass. He's a bad good ass. I don't know, something.
Girls will like his
He-
ass.
he
anyways. We don't see it.
going on or something.
Whoa! Kate Beckinsale.
Whoa!
She does a good role. It's not anything like noteworthy. She doesn't look as pretty as she has in some of the roles, and that works, right? I mean, she gets...
Things happen.
Things
It's more of a-
happen
it's
to
more of
her.
a dirty role that she has to play anyway. It's not like a really clean up class kind of-
Vampire killer.
or vampire killer.
Yeah, so... And then that other guy, the brother.
He's a ginger, so we don't really have to go off on that guy. We don't have to talk about that. The other thing I wanted to talk on was the topic of the very beginning of the movie where they try and tell me how I can get a Ferrari for the price of a Honda Civic. Now that is important.
And why is that important?
I think everybody out there wants to know. Just watch the movie. I think, there you go. We're pushing the movie right there. If you want to know how to get a Ferrari for the price of a Honda Civic, watch this movie. So how many loads are you going to give this one?
I'm gonna give it 4 loads.
I did.
I really enjoyed it. I thought it was better than a 3.5.
Mm-hmm.
Or 3 or whatever.
I know you. I'm going to give it 3. No, wait. 3.5 loads. Because I feel that movie was that good.
So how many loads did we drop for the whole movie?
7.5. I had to breathe on that one. That was a lot of work. On to our next review.